All right, welcome to the third game in this four-game series. So we're first to three wins, and we'll have Heartless versus poZ here. My name is Nobody. Over on we'll have purple, red, yellow, and green on the same team. Purple, red, yellow, green. So let's start over here. Over on this left side, already deleting a house here. Something over here. We have Mayans as we have Vodka playing as the Mayans, and we are playing on Arabia, by the way. That was the home map of poZ, I believe. Saw Eddie say that. We have Mayans over here as Vodka. Over in the pocket position, we have FH playing as the Mongols, luring in some deer already. It's very nice for a Mongol player.
Yes.
We have Melkor playing as the Spanish pocket. And on the flank over here, we have the Huns flank. On the other team, we also have a Huns flank, so we'll have a Huns war on this right flank over here. Have a Mongols pocket. So two Mongols pockets, I think. We'll have Jenny playing as the Mayans. Sorry if I forgot to introduce these players over here. We'll come back to it. And Rat's playing as the Spanish flank over here. Spanish kind of a little bit interesting. Not uncommon, of course, to see. And I will keep my eyes out for any early laming going on. It looks like the Mezzo player, Vodka, is planning on. This boar, pretty close to this lumber camp. I don't expect he'll be able to get it, and this boar's already being taken. So it looks like won't get any free boar over there. Very nice deer over here. Decides to put a mill over here. So let me look at a few of the maps since I see no laming going on at the moment. We have Vodka's base playing as mines. We'll be able to wall in through here. Front stone, that is a problem for the mines since the mines do like to go for plumed archers. Has not found these sheep yet. This other stone is very far and very exposed, so that'll be a problem. And it looks like Gray's going to lame this boar right over here. Taking too many hits, however, but we'll see if he can't get that. It's a bit of a... not that far of a lure. Yellow's coming back. Does Yellow see this at the moment? Vodka. He must see it because he's traveled through this way. And here he sees the scout. Will he try to block it or try to hit the scout? Looks like he's trying to block it, and the boar is stopped. Ugh. So that's just a lot of wasted micro and a lot of wasted HP on that scout right there. Won't be able to get it, and the eagle chasing the scout back. It's very fortunate. Losing a boar this early can put you back quite a bit. And it looks like Blue's stealing this scout over here, so a lot of laming going on.
Yes.
Kyo taking it back. Where's his town center? His town center's right here. Looks like he will be able to get it if he hits it again. Gonna lose a little more health on the scout. And there's the second hit. I'm not sure if that second hit got in before the boar was going back, though. And some early walling coming up from Rats already. Maybe he's thinking about conquistadors early. And the boar again, once again, stops. Green is still here. Will he be able to stop this boar? He needs to hit 2 more times. The scout will be in very low health if he decides to do this. And it looks like he won't. Looks like Blue's just going to go out and scout a bit more instead of running the scout to the town center. It's very unfortunate for him. Didn't get that boar, and very fortunate for Leary. So far both boar steals unsuccessful. And players will have their 4 boar. Excuse me. Will have their 4 boar. Anyway, Yellow could wall in through here. Not a great map for him. Has some gold up here that should be safe, which is important. However, the stones and the woods are not safe at all. Let's look at the Pockets map. Could wall in through here. Pockets map usually a lot safer.
Yes.
Having the Mongols
Yes.
pocket, that's really where you want the Mongols. They should be able to get out Mangadai sooner. And as soon as you get Mangadai out, they really can turn the game. And luring a lot of deer, which is very nice. Could have the knights out nice and early. Spanish pocket. The pocket is really where you want the Spanish player, in my opinion. We'll be able to go for knights. Has the free, has the blacksmith upgrades don't cost any gold, which is nice for him. And they have the trade bonuses, which is why you pick Spanish in the first place in a team game. Over here on the right flank, you have the Huns. Their stable bonus works for the whole team, of course. And we'll probably be going into Cav Archers, but we'll see. And looks like opening up with the Drush here. Over here, the other Huns flank, will be going into Drush also. A little bit faster on the militia. Has a forward gold here, but I think should be able to wall in through here. Orange doing some early walling. The Mongols, Tammy. Looks like the gold will be safe. And a nice lumber line, nice for saturation there. Which is something hard to get with these pawns sometimes. Teal, front gold, this could be a problem later on. Is the mine, so is taking stone, and we'll go for the castle. Nice walling here from the Spanish. The Spanish flank do like to go for conquistadors at times. The stone is safe if he decides to do that, but may also choose to go into knights. And here are the 3 militia from Grey, a little bit of idle. And they should meet the militia of Vodka. We'll see that militia battle over there. These 3 militia moving out over here, and Green has his 3 militia moving out. So Drush is going out on each side. And it looks like Blue, looks like he'll get away with the scout. Here's the militia battle coming in. Grey getting the first hits, Rats. Getting some health off of there. However, he does take the hill advantage and doing a lot of damage to his militia due to that hill advantage. First militia goes down, and it looks like this militia will go down also. The scout coming in. Where's Yellow's scout right now? I can't see it at the moment. He really wants to scout with his Drush. And it looks like that Grey will take this battle with 1 militia left. So what can this 1 militia do? Not too much, just a bit of scouting information you can get for it. Maybe harass a little bit of villagers. It does have a little health on it. And here's Yellow Scout, quite a bit too late. But there are 2 scouts here. I wonder if they can take this. These are very low right here. I'm sorry, Teal is on the same team as Grey. I get the colors confused all the time. Looks like some militia coming in. No damage yet, but won't be able to get this wall up. Should be able to hit these 2 villagers. Right now, he really needs to delete these palisades and run them out. Still not paying attention, and there he goes. This villager exposed over here, but it looks like both villagers will get out alive, which is what's important. Has not walled in through here. Playing as the Huns does not get a house, which is kind of a problem in this situation. Should be able to do some good harassment here, potentially get a villager pick, which is so important in this early stage of the game. Walls coming up as expected over here, and walls through the front over here. Should be some nice harassment here. Maybe he wants to wall over here if he ever gets the opportunity to, and it looks like he does. That's really good for him. Taking some gold over here. That's a lot of villagers on gold, but maybe he's out on gold a little late because he's been so distracted by this Drush, and he is. So that is pretty appropriate. Wolf train coming in over here. Wolf's coming in over here. I wonder if they will get any pick. And over here, still doing some nice harassment on these berries villagers. Didn't wall it up completely. Very hard to get a wall up on the hill. And the villagers attacking the wolves first. I'm sorry, blue and teal on the same team. Have to keep that straight. And right now, just running the wolves in, just
Yes.
I really have no idea why. Maybe he wants to give them as pets to Jenny. And right now, still no villager picks. I don't see any bodies over here, but doing a lot of damage, not taking the berries. And you can see that Kyo is a little bit low on food and was late to move out to gold. So this Drush has done a significant amount of damage, even though villagers have been taken off. You really want your fast castle builds to be nice and clean, and it's clearly not here. Alright. Vodka going into standard crossbow. Cheaper crossbow for the Mayans. And it looks like a Ding going into... Do I see a stable? Here's a stable, and we'll go into 2 stables from the Mongols. So that's already different from last game. Last game we saw 1 stables from the Mongols. And still delaying this this blacksmith here. This is really doing a lot of damage here. That blacksmith is still pretty exposed. And I wouldn't be surprised if Leary just keeps going back to this, trying to delay as much as possible. Because these militia won't be worth a lot in Castle Age. But still... Oh! And he gets the villager kill! So much damage, so much value coming out of this Drush. Leary already up to the Castle Age. Going into archers right now. We'll upgrade to crossbow before he gets into cavalry archers. Will he be able to get another? No, he won't. But can still delay this blacksmith just by a little bit if he wants. It looks like red scout going down. It's militia. Blue's trying to get all the wolves in the game apparently. He's bringing this one to his base. And wolves going down over here. Wolves getting in all the action in this game. Archers coming out. Finally, Kyo clicking up to the next stage. Significantly behind Leary, though. So it can really show you what kind of value you can get out of a Drush. Let's see. Vodka moving out across the map. Could be able to hit something if he goes along his backside. The Spanish player, as expected, is going to go for Conquistadors. Where will he place the castle, and will he get the castle on time? Maybe he wants to place a tower, I don't know. Castle should be coming down, but this is the perfect time for Vodka to come out. Vodka come out right now. Does Jenny have any, No, he's going for plumed archers. Can't have any knights at this point. Taking down one of the crossbows with the villagers, that's very nice. A lot less damage output from 2 crossbows than 3. Why is he going conks? I don't know, you're the pro, Tato.
Yes.
It was that or knights. Or feudal age archers. Gray is on the flank over here. But did get the castle up, which is the important part. Castle is up, we'll be able to take this wood and this gold safely. Archers coming in, so that, oh wow. You can really, things just stacking on one on top of the other. The bad drush led onto the slow castle time, and the slow castle time led to the crossbows coming in onto the gold over here. However, some good play by Ding did go into two stables, and it looks like these knights will be able to clean up these crossbow even without any armor upgrades. More wolves coming in, and 2 knights from red coming on over here. Clean this up. Looks like they will have enough to take this out, or will they? This knight moving back, very smart. And they will continue to pressure in on this gold. Knights coming in over on this side. A few plumed archers coming out, no bodkin arrow yet. And these knights doing some nice harass over here. Losing 1 knight. Orange. Red moving back. So getting pushed back on this side. How many town centers are the players on? 3 town centers for Melkor and 1 stable. No upgrades on the knights. 3 town centers for Fiage. 2 stables to start with. Has not continued to make that many more knights. And a lot of damage coming in over here by Vodka also. So clearly there's some very nice damage coming in from the Heartless team over here, but the nice drush by Leary and a lot of crossbow damage by Vodka. Very nice play by the flanks here. Archers moving out, only now getting crossbow upgrades. It has Bodkin arrow at this point. And some cavalry archers moving around. Very nice town center positioning here, should be safe. Yes. These crossbows still being a pain in the side. And should get another villager kill. 1 villager. No, didn't get that fail. Still not reacting from Jenny. And 1 villager down. Should be a second down. No. So just 1 villager. Not too much damage. Blue not doing too much damage over here. Score lead 100 points in favor of Heartless. And these plumed archers, they need a little bit more mass, but plumed archers should be able to take care of crossbows because they do have a higher movement speed, which really helps out in these archer fights. 2 town centers from the Spanish player. This is the cost of all that damage that's come in and the castle. Whereas Vodka should be on 3 town centers at this point, which he is. 1 strain knight coming in at the back over here. Trying to find some damage from blue. The poZ team really not finding a lot of damage this game so far. Just been on the defensive the whole game. And Rat's definitely behind in economy from his other flank. And you could say the same of Kyo actually also. Leary being on 3 town centers and Kyo being on 2. Will he find some damage here? Doesn't look like it. One knife looks to be enough to push this back. No bloodlines yet on these cavalry archers. Makes a big difference with cavalry archers. And if these plumed archers find these crossbows, they may be able to clean it up. Although no bodkin arrow on these guys yet. He really needs bodkin arrow to stay competitive here. Some conquistadors will do some nice damage over here.
No. Yes.
Really, the reason you go conquistadors is to do quite a significant amount of damage. It is quite a bit of an investment to go for the castle, so it really wants to make some damage with these conquistadors. Big horde of knights coming out. We do see scale barding armor come in, and he will team up with Vodkin over here, and go see if they can't do anything. Cavalry archers still poking and prodding, looking for something to kill. Big massive cavalry archers over here. Bloodlines would be a big deal in this situation. Will the cavalry archers go through here? Looks like there's going to be an emergency wall, but it doesn't come up. And nice teamwork over here. We just have some plumed archers over here, and 3 conquistadors over here. I don't think that'll be enough to clean this up. Taking the hill advantage, that's nice. He needs to get bodkin arrow on these guys right away, and he's getting bodkin arrow right now. Early handcart for Fee Age right now. So we'll have a strong economy. Huge cavalry archer fight over here. Green taking the hill over here, and it looks like blue will suffer a lot of losses here, and even lose a lot of villagers. Only running back now. Well, where are these villagers going? Oh. So much death here. And green's still not getting cleaned out. Just these knights coming in, no armor on them, only now getting scale barding armor. And won't get cleaned up. Still a lot of damage done over here. A lot of idle time, a lot of units going down. Score lead now 200 in favor of Heartless. Only capitalizing on their lead. And no big damage coming in from poZ. Conquistadors coming in over here. This is why you go Conquistadors. Can one-shot villagers and get out of there really quickly. 2 villagers going down. Some camels coming out. Camel's very nice counter to Conquistadors. They are missing 2 armor from a knight, but I think since Conquistadors does so much attack, the armor's not as big a deal. And the camels will do 5 or 6 more damage versus the Conquistadors, even though they do cost a bit less than knights. A little bit of Xing over here. More camels coming out of Fee Age, just making as many as he needs. His main focus is, of course, on getting Megadai out as soon as possible, and a very quick early Imperial Age from Jenny. Will he be going into Plumed Archers? It looks like it. The Bracer upgrade, of course, very important, which is why he's going up. Over here on this side, big battle going on. Orange versus red and green. +2 and bloodlines on these Mongol Knights. And Melkor needs to get his bloodlines in right now. Does make a big difference in knight fights. Or knight versus knight fights. And bloodlines onto these Cav Archers over here. So we'll be pushing this back over here. Some Xing over here. Crossbows doing quite a bit of damage, idling all these farmers. Killing quite a few villagers. 1, 2, 3 dead bodies at least over here. And yeah, there was a hole. Of course there was a hole. Plumed Archers coming in over here. I think they should be able to clean this up. No armor on these crossbows at the moment. And these Plumed Archers have 1 base plus 1 extra. But could use a little bit more micro over here. I don't think they have ballistics at this point. We'll see if the poZ team can defend this attack over here. A lot of knights from Tammy. Really making a lot of knights. Playing as the Mongols here. Has not gone up into Imperial Age, whereas the other Mongols player has. We haven't seen nearly as many Knights and Camels. These only came in after the Imperial Age, or at least half of them, I think. So that's kind of the cost of making all these Knights over here. Mongols, remember, don't get the final defensive armor upgrade on Cavalry. So it won't be as valuable later on in the game. But just trying to help out his ally at this point. Really don't want flanks to collapse. Few more villagers going down. Heartless still doing some damage over here. A lot of knights from Ding. If they could catch this army, it'd be very nice. Maybe husbandry would be something very good to get at this point. Flumed Archers moving across. These guys are very beefy. They now have Bracer, and will have Chemistry pretty soon. Even if a huge horde of knights like these come in, Plumed Archers are so fast that they could run away without sustaining that much damage. So that Imperial Age really, I think, paying off over here. Where are the Plumed Archers going? They could run straight into this castle. Could do some damage over here, a lot of farms, a lot of villagers to be picked off. And could come in around through this way. Needs to ungarrison these town centers. Plumed Archers coming in through here. I wonder if you've seen the castle at this point. And here's where the big action is. Blue over here. Where's Orange or Tammy? Tammy on the other side. They need to connect their armies together. And right now, only padded archer armor only coming in right now. And ballistics from Kyo. Really needs ballistics here. Another very important upgrade for cavalry archers is thumb ring, since cavalry archers have terrible accuracy. I think worst accuracy in the game. No, don't worry, I didn't crash. That's good news. Okay, Mayans coming over here with the castle. We'll tread down this castle. Vodka not up to the Imperial Age yet, and won't be up for another few minutes. Spanish coming in over here. Still no bloodlines on these knights, and getting bloodlines right now. So it's good he didn't take an engagement with this yet. The Spanish will be able to get into Cavalier, which he's going right now, and go up to Paladin with all the armor, unlike the Mongols right here, which won't be able to access Paladin or the armor. Where's Tammy as far as castles? I think he has 1 castle right now. 2 castles? That's pretty decent. Really wants to get the Elite Mangadai upgrade and hold with these knights in the meantime. I wonder if he will be getting a Cavalier. Cavalier, it's 600 resources. That could be resources poured into the Mangadai, but maybe he needs it to defend right now. And the upgrade does take a little bit of time to research. So the question right now is, can Kyo survive? Right now, all his resources are pretty exposed. This gold exposed. Building another town center here, but that's not a lot of wood over there. And all of his wood's exposed. Cavalier running right under the town center. Here's Tammy. No Cavalier, chose not to research it at this point. Chose to go into Elite Mangadai, and these knights will really have nothing on these upgraded Spanish Cavalier. Even upgraded Paladin right now. Ballistics coming in for Leary, and this town center will go down. A lot of villager deaths over here. These cavalry archers really not going to cut it. They don't have Bracer at this point yet. On the other side, Trebuchet is going down onto Heartless's castle, so we're seeing like a counterclockwise push at the moment. But it looks like Kyo's taking the worst of it. Kyo on 59 villagers, 10 of which are idle. Only this army over here. Once put them in the corner, at least let them do as much damage as they can. But as you'll see, with all the armor ups on these Cavalier, they won't be doing that much damage. And really huge mess in Kyo's base. I wonder how that's... Ah! I thought my game crashed again. But it didn't. Jenny pushing in on the side. 2 trebuchets out over here trying to hold. They do have this nice hill over here. They'll try to hug that as much as possible, I'm sure. Losing this stone over here, though, is not a good idea. And the Mangadai coming in, and Mangadai could really, I think they could snipe all these trebs with these Mangadai over here and sacrifice this. Big fight over here, but these Cavalier are just going to do so much damage. Not enough Mangadai out at the moment. And, Kyo really in a bad position right now, losing a lot of villagers, losing a lot of idle time. Most of his economy is idle at this point. While Leary is able to contribute, fully. And Paladin finally in for Spanish. Gets 1 extra Pierce Armor, 2 attack, and 40 health points. And really the big thing is that Pierce Armor against so many of these archer units. really one extra makes a huge difference. Treb's coming down over here, even pushing this back, even on the hill. It doesn't look good for the poZ team right now. No Paladin coming in from the Spanish player. Green going into the Imperial Age now. Kyo, of course, won't be imp anytime soon. He's still trying to just stay alive. Nice castle here. Can secure some of these farms. And castle's going down over here. I'm just laughing at the chat right now. So it looks like the Heartless team will move back for the time being. However, Leary will be getting into Imperial Age pretty soon, and they could really push that back on this side. Taking the engagement over here, Plumed Archers on the hill. Plumed Archers really don't do too much damage versus Paladins. 5 attack versus 3 armor. It's only 2 damage per shot. And you can see this Paladin can take quite a lot of shots, so they're pushing this back really well over here. Cavalry Archers taking a fight against the Mangudai. Mangudai way stronger than Cavalry Archers, but just such a mass. And Blue trying to do any damage that he can. Now Rat's going into Paladin. Only has this small mass over here, as far as I see. Needs some more. How are they going to deal with all these? This is such a large army, though. From